Hello everyone, in this video we will be learning about the modeling workspace and the tools that come with it. With all that being said, let's get started. The layout workspace is where we will spend most of our time moving and setting our scenes with the shapes. However, not all creative decisions can be made only using this workspace. The next most used workspace is the modeling workspace. To go to the modeling workspace, we are going to have to click the tab labeled modeling at the top of the interface. We can also press on the tab key when having a shape selected. Now that we are in the modeling workspace, there is one thing you must understand about our shapes if you plan on using the old and new tools to their full extent. Shapes are made up of three things: vertices, which is a point, edges, which are made up of two vertices, faces, which are made up by three or more connected edges, and when the three of these are put together, they make up a shape that you are able to model. When in the modeling workspace, you can work with these individually. By pressing 1, you will have access to the vertices, by pressing 2, you will have access to the edges, and by pressing 3, you will have access to the faces of the shape. We are able to use previous tools such as move, rotate, and scale to manipulate our shapes, vertices, edges, and faces. The next tools are more advanced and will be the tools needed to create complex models in the future. The first tool we have is the Extrude, which drags the face of a shape and creates more faces around the perimeter. The Inset Tool, which expands and contracts the faces of shapes while creating new faces at the perimeter of the face. The Bevel Tool, which rounds out the edges of the face selected by replacing the edges with faces. The Loop Cut Tool, which creates rings that divide faces into more faces. And finally, the Smooth Tool, which smooths out the shape. Each one of these tools has a designated keyboard shortcut. For Extrude, we have E. For Inset, we have I. For Bevel, we have Control and B. For Loop Cut, we have Control R. And for Smooth, we hold down Shift and Space and then press Control 2. Now that we have covered all the tools in the modeling workspace, we shall begin modeling our previous robot from Tinkercad in Blender. See how well you can handle the tools. Until next time.